Today is September 1st. Jane signed the waiver. I'm going to be able to show a video of the finished kitchen for people who are curious. That would be Bob and Tanya. This is dedicated to you guys. So here's the outside that's all done with the shingling. We're waiting for a couple of dry weeks so we can paint those. They're a little damp, so we want to wait. Here's the back porch. So here's the grand entrance from the porch coming in. And close this door behind me. Alright, so let's start with the kitchen. Here we go. Here is the full Monty. So we have our oven, sink, dishwasher, peninsula. There's the whole ensemble. This corner here, right now we have a plant and a garbage can, but we're thinking of a sitting down bench to take off shoes and hang up coats in that area. There's our microwave. And there's the backsplash. And the oven. We've got a little toaster area up there on the left. Here is the garden window and the sink. So we have a plastic plant in there right now. We don't have a permanent plant. That's just that's a stunt plant right now. Here's our sink. We have a fire clay sink. And in the bottom is a mesh, so that prevents the bottom from getting scraped up by pans and whatnot. Kind of a sacrificial surface. Here's the dishwasher. And there's our paper towels and our compost bin. And there's the peninsula. So let's come around this. Here are our seating arrangements. Nice seats with backrests. You can get the whole thing here. And we're starting to think about artwork for the wall. So Jane's brother Don came by with this. He's going to lend it to us for a little while to see how we think this might fit in our space. And over here we got our table, but not our chairs yet. They're being upholstered. We should see them in a couple of weeks. And that's going to go on either side of the window. So when we look out to look at the birds here, we kind of have a sitting area. And these stickers on the window, that's just so the birds don't fly into the glass and bonk themselves silly. So here's what we call the den, or the sitting room, all the way around. So we went with a darker color in here for some contrast to the rest of the room. We sanded the floor, gave it a lighter finish. You see the difference between the wood on by the door and the wood in this room. And we just recently put in our thresholds for the transition from the tile floor to the wood floor. So those are in. Over on this side, we have our, what we call our coffee nook. So that's where we make our morning beverages. And that's an automatic garbage can right there. So you just get your hand near it and it opens up automatically. So that's pretty nice. There's some veggies. Here's our pantry area right here. So we have a double door refrigerator. Let me open that up so you guys can see all the space we have in there. So there we go. So we have two doors. And the bottom freezer, which is nice because everything we want to access the most is at eye level. And that's our secret spot to hide bags, but we gotta find a better place than that. And let's look at the ceiling. So we got recessed lighting everywhere. So there's nothing hanging down that's gonna get dusty. And they're on dimmer switches. So we can either turn them all the way off or we can dim them down. There's the tile floor. So it kind of looks like a light wood. Now over here in the kitchen, we have the hallway and we go into the bathroom. This is the shower enclosure, top to bottom. It's got the glass doors and we got a little seat in the back. So if you want to scrub the bottoms of your feet, you need to sit down, you can grab that. Or if you need a bigger landing spot, there's this teak stool here that you can put in the shower that's waterproof. Jane found this nice little hutch to put bathroom things into and have everything staged up that she uses most often. Here is the vanity and the mirror. And what's nice about the mirror is it's a lighted mirror and you can turn it on and get some illumination that way. So there's the mirror with the light on. It has different modes, so you can go brighter or darker, and that gives a really nice glow in the room here, I think. We got the usual accoutrements for the necessary biological functions. And there's the door that goes out into the hallway. We're thinking of putting a towel rack on that door. So we still haven't done any artwork in here yet. So we're just kind of to the point now where all the furniture is settled, and now we just gotta work on some details. And we want to put some grab bars underneath that shower control on that wall there, and on the back wall there where the squeegee is. So this is the bathroom. Let's walk back out into the kitchen. All right, so here's our Peninsula lights. These are also on a dimmer, so we can dim those up or down, depending on how much light we need. Room lights, those can be dimmed down, and dimmed up, and then there's on and there's off. So all our drawers are soft close. So if you get them open and you just kind of throw them towards the end there, they close automatically without thumping, which is really nice. And we have some really big drawers, like right here. It's for all the silverware and things like that. So it's pretty huge. This one actually has another little, it slides back. So the stuff you don't use very often is hidden back there. And this also has a little soft stop to put it back together. So it's really nice. We got a nice pantry area here. These are nice and deep. These are nice because you can open the door and slide them out and have full access to things without having to reach in and over stuff. You can get this stuff pretty easy. Same thing, give it a push. There's a nice soft stop. So we have 4 slide out shelves on the left and on the right, with some nice deep shelves above the fridge. So if we had to put a crock pot or something giant, we got a pretty big spot up there. Here's what it looks like in the cabinets. So this is kind of our baking area. So we have our baking supplies and cooking and rice, flour, sugar, things like that. This would be like our spices we use the most, measuring cups. So I haven't really figured everything out yet where everything's going to get stashed. So we're kind of experimenting where things need to go. So there's the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. You got to see it in real life to really get the full effect.